spiritually look at it, whatever consciousness level you are in the stage of passing away, that is what is believed to be carried on to your next realm. Karunashraya, which means abode of compassion, is a hospice.
For a patient who is in the final stage of the journey, the access to the nature, its resilience, its cycles, and its beauty is profoundly therapeutic till the last moment.
I am Naresh Medappa, architect from Mindspace Architects, Bangalore. We are here at Bagchi Karunashraya Palliative Care Center, Bhubaneswar. To access the detailed architectural case study, log on to buildofy.com. The link is in the description. I had the opportunity to work with architect Sanjay Mohe when he had designed Bangalore Karunashraya, where I learned about the complexities of designing a hospice. Along with me, architect Febin, a senior architect from Mindspace, has worked on this project.
Bangalore Hospice Trust Karunashraya is a palliative care center, offers free care for advanced stage cancer patients. This proven expertise is the foundation for us to extend our facility to Bhubaneswar.
Managing Trustee Mr. Gurmeet Singh Randhawa has been instrumental in setting up this facility here.
The government of Odisha, who donated 20 acres of land, and also a generous donation from Mrs. Sushmita Bakshi and Suburdo Bakshi.
The site is a 20-acre land in a place called Info Valley. It used to be a quarry earlier, Laterite quarry. From the road, there is a drop of about 5 feet, and the site gradually slopes towards the southern side. We have created an entry point at the northeast corner of the site with a security block.
One of the most important things, the non-negotiable inclusion of nature. These are the places wherein they will have a quiet walk, a moment to reflect their life, and also just to be silent and just be a part of this space.
When we walk into this campus, we come into a large landscaped plaza with an axis which keeps shifting. There is a block in the plaza area which has a small prayer room with all the religious symbols. You see mostly these blank walls along this edge. When you come inside, slowly you start discovering kind of sanctuary which we have created inside. So the entire facility has a lot of these built and unbuilt spaces. Historically, every development has happened around some water source. We thought the best way is to place the main ward block just on the edge of the quarry, and rest of the facilities were interconnected to this ward area.
The presence of water body reduces the stress and anxiety, and also it generates the feel-good hormones like dopamine and oxytocin.
I spoke to Mrs. Tilotama Mahapatra. She mentioned that sitting outside with the other patients sometimes or with the other attenders, looking at the water, looking at the greenery has been a massive change for her.
There are 6 wards. Each of the ward has capacity of 16 patients. So there is a door which opens out to the verandahs. Each of the patient gets access. Sometimes the counseling can go on in this veranda area. When they are actually lying down on the bed, the reflection of this water on the ceiling would be visible, which they are aware that they are lying just next to water.
इधर क्या होता है, पेशेंट का सिम्टोमेटिकली मैनेजमेंट के साथ इधर हम लोग के उसके साथ उसका फैमिली, उसके पेशेंट का साइकोलॉजिकल, सब उसके पूरा उनका इमोशनल, सबके साथ हम लोग पूरा जोड़ जाते हैं।
हम पेशेंट को कभी कभी शाम में घुमाने लेकर जाते हैं, यहाँ कॉरिडोर साइड और वाटर बोर्ड है उधर।
जो एनवायरनमेंट है उनको अच्छा लगता है, पूरा पीसफुल है ना, तो बैठने के लिए उनको अच्छा लगता है।
There is a morgue block adjacent to this ward area. There is an access created which allows the body to be taken out. The office block with the counseling faculty sitting there, that was the front face of the facility.
We met Tunia Manik, aged 43, being around with our staff members makes him motivated, and he never felt like being away from home. He felt like a second home here.
We have an outpatient department. This part had to be connected to the main ward area. We have this nurses block which is connected to the ward area with a small corridor. They have their own courtyards in the middle, which have different activities spread in these courtyards. We have one larger room which is at the edge of this water body.
Diversional therapy usually helps the patients to draw away from the anxiety and the stress they're already facing. When they participate, it boosts the confidence and sense of accomplishment. It also provides small moments of joy.
जो लूडो खेलना, कैरम खेलना, सब मतलब इंडोर गेम वो सब करते हैं तो वो लोग भी खुश हो जाते हैं। वो लोग भी चाहते हैं कि कोई पेशेंट कि इधर रह के हम लोग के साथ रहेंगे।
The locally available materials like laterite and also the artistic contribution from the local artists like mural paintings. By doing so, it helped us to provide culturally and contextually appropriate palliative care for the patients.
So we got an artist, Ashutosh Samal, to do this waste metal art, and we brought it in the campus in the form of theme-based sculptures, which brings in life to the project. Then we have the residential block meant for the doctors and the other faculty. We have a small guest room block.
We realize if we want to advance in the field of palliative care, we have to focus more on education research and train medical practitioners in our education research block.
There is a large auditorium of about 500 capacity. There is an amphitheater created just off the secondary plaza of the entry of this auditorium. The pre-function area and the breakout space, most of the time many other activities would happen there. We have few of these towers coming out. They would in some way relate to the shikaras of these temples which we see in Bhubaneswar.
Every landscape, every courtyard and the water bodies you see is merely not just a landscape. It's a breathing and living extension of a hospice center.
Our vision is for the landscape to take over and the built structures go in the background. As architects, we can only give an environment where care can be passed on and the compassion can be passed on to the patients and the relatives.
Along with a lot of other issues, end-of-life care is a global disaster. People are dying alone, people are not getting adequate care, what they require. So more hospices will make a peaceful ending for a lot more individuals. And finally, when they move out from this world, they move out very peacefully with dignity. Always remember, a dying patient is a living human being.